been experiencing in like my last 10 hours of play or what have you. So as far as the review goes, that's going to be probably the most I can say without talking about things that don't matter because they don't exist in the game yet in terms of bug fixes and what have you. Yeah, there's got to be some life here somewhere. I'm going to go look around. First, I'm going to go on my ship and drive over to that bigger area. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, it looks like this is the dreaded fish bug. I think I just found one. Wow. Sorry, buddy. There's no water there. I don't know how I'm going to help you with this one. That is a mean-ass looking shark, too. So this is what I mean. I made a post about this, and everybody gave me a hard time about it, but this is exactly what I'm talking about. This giant shark, I would have just shit my pants if I was in the ocean and saw this guy coming at me. But unfortunately, this guy is having a hard time. It's this official land shark. Maybe I can build him his own lake. Let's see if I can do this without killing him. So I found out something. People wanted to know what happens if you build. If you actually go deep enough, it builds water for you. Look, I'm going to build him his own little home. I'm going to save him. This is amazing. It's working. We're going to save you, land shark. I'm going to... Think I could get him to the ocean? How far away is it? I don't know. That's pretty far. What about this little lake? How far is that? Oh, that's too far, too. I don't know what to do with him. I don't want to just leave him here. I feel bad. It would take me like... I'm not going to lie. If I wasn't streaming, I would actually spend the hour just to get him to the ocean. But I realized that's not a realistic thing to do. So anyhow, we're just going to leave that guy in his new puddle. It's surely better than leaving him where he was. Yeah, so... But yeah, I really feel that people need to give this game a chance. And I feel like canceling your pre-orders over the idea of bugs or because you're worried the game's not ready on day one. It's obviously going to be ready on day one. Gaming companies do day one patches all the time. There really is nothing to worry about. The game succeeds on every level on what it sets out to do in terms of exploring planets and finding, cool things. And the thing about this game is it's so big. Like, I think about the things that we've seen in the videos, the giant sand snake, the big brontosaurus, all these other things that they show off. And I haven't found any of that yet. And I've visited quite a few planets by now, and I've done so much that the game has to offer. And I still haven't actually found any of those cool things. And it gives me a reason to want to keep playing. Oh, there we go. It's definitely exciting when you find, those kind of planets. And a lot of the people will complain about the lack of animals. Like, say I find this deer-looking guy, and then I go to another planet, and there's like 10 more variants of, deers looking like this. I should probably turn those messages off, huh? I don't know. Well, people are going to be messaging me. Not much I can do about it. Anyhow, you found Nemo. But the thing about it is, I actually don't mind that I encounter a lot of similar creatures in this game, because it makes finding the truly unique creatures all the much better. Like, they're so rare when you find the really big, really exciting creatures, and there's a sense of achievement in that. And I think differentiating the guys of, oh, there's that creature that I've seen a million times before versus, holy crap, look at that giant rhino, that's unlike anything I've seen. I think that that's an important thing. I'm reading some of the comments right now. So you say it's a planet exploration sim and it's not worth 40 to 60, but like, how do you really put a price on a game? Like, what is the determination of what you think something is worth? Like, for me, this game has so many hours of entertainment compared to other games that I've played. I made it to the center, I've platted the game, and yet I still don't want to put it down. I want to keep playing, and that's rare. I mean, there are so many games that once I've beaten it, so to speak, and I've seen what the game has to offer, that I put the game down and I don't look back because I feel like it's complete. And no, oh shit, something's coming after me. What do we got? What the hell is that? This game doesn't have that. You're gonna regret the mistake you've made. Now I get to show off my oh shit, now you done it weapon, boys. Those home, don't worry, they'll hit them. Let's go find some sentinels. Yeah, I've, what the hell's... Where are you? I can't... This is like cheating. They like blend in with the grass. Alright, we're gonna cause a ruckus for some fun. You guys want to see me cause a ruckus? Alright, where are the stupid... I can't tell if it's alive or dead. Is that a blob? It looks almost like a little mini blob. I wish they weren't aggro because they're actually kind of cute. I want to kind of just check them out. But sorry, you do have to die. I feel like my gun's not hitting him. Yeah, I genuinely feel like my gun is not hitting him. Yeah. You didn't dodge that, did you little shit? Okay. So this is my gun. What the... Ugh. Who is attacking me? There's another blob. You little shit. Home run. So this is my gun. And I kind of got bored the other night and decided to maximize the bolt caster a little outrageously to try to cause a ruckus with the sentinels. And it's safe to say I've successfully done that. We can give them a run for their money right now. Where did they go? I just had one here. Uh-oh, the storm coming. More blobs. They're still coming. This is unbelievable. Well, I gotta fix my life support here. If I had to talk about shortcomings of the game, I would say that there are a couple, stupid little things, and they're all just like little cosmetic things, like having to open my inventory all the time to refuel my stuff. But we're gonna take a break for this. Let's, for fun, just start causing a ruckus and see what happens. Because I know you've probably been waiting to see this. My gun's pretty strong. I can take them out pretty easily. So we are now going to cause trouble and see how long we can last. And I immediately realized this is probably a terrible mistake because I'm very far from my ship and I would have to run all the way back here to get my body if and when I die from the chicken walkers. So while I do this, I should probably start running back towards my ship, which is all the way back there. So yeah, some people are going to cancel their pre-orders because they think it's just a glorified sim and it's not a combat game. And, like, you're going to figure that out watching streams. It's not a secret, and it is what it is. And I think you're making a really big mistake. I don't think that you can gauge a game like this by saying, like, oh, it's not worth $40 to $60. I don't know. I feel like it is. I feel like as far as games go, this game is worth every penny in that regard. I don't understand how one determines the value in a game on those. Is it based on how many hours you get? Is it based on how many extra hours you get after the fact? Like, I mean, to each his own, I guess, but I don't feel the game fails. Different galaxies. So I just made a decision about this, and I'm going to explain this to you right now. Why would it make a mistake if they don't want to sim? See, I guess, again, I don't know what you're really looking for in the game. I mean, did you ever think that that wasn't what this was? I mean, that was pretty much what Sean explained from day one, is that this was an exploration game where you're going to planets and that's what you're looking for. So what else was it that you thought you would get with this game? I mean, what are people's expectations that they hope this game is going to be, other than visit planets, see cool stuff, have a good time exploring the universe? Because, I mean, that is what the game is. And as far as the galaxies thing goes, this has been a huge, weird headache. I don't want to spoil what's at the middle, but I'm about to explain to you the mechanic of what's at the middle. Oh, and I didn't explain the game-breaking bug, too. So here's a game-breaking bug. You actually end the center at around 700 light years from the center. And I did a black hole jump at about 1,300 light years. And it actually jumped me beyond where you're supposed to stop. You know, when you get to the... It basically jumped me into the abyss. I couldn't move from my spot. I couldn't select a new system. It literally broke my game. So hear me now, game-breaking bug. When you're close to the center, do not use a black hole. Just fly there naturally like you normally would. Because if you use the black hole, you're going to break your game. Now, what happens when you get to the center? Here's a compromise. I'm not going to show you. I'm not going to tell you what happens. I'm not going to explain any of what happens. I strongly advise you just do it for yourself. Because honestly, I don't really understand why anybody that plans on playing the game wants to know what's at the center. I feel like while I was doing my journey there, it was a very large part of the journey. It made me constantly curious, and I wanted to find out for myself. And I really feel that spoiling it is ruining a big part of the mystery of the game. That being said, the game mechanic of what happens when you get to the center is very obvious. The majority of people have already figured it out, and I don't feel bad telling you because it's not really spoiling anything so much as it's just confirming things. It's the equivalent of confirming that Jon Snow lived. You know, sorry, spoilers. But basically, it's a new game plus mechanic. It does eventually bring you to a new galaxy.